Stop right now and think about your life. Are you truly living, or are you just existing? Because most people are walking through life asleep, scrolling, waiting, hoping, dreaming, but never acting. They've convinced themselves that someday they'll start, someday they'll try, someday the universe will hand them what they want. But the truth is, someday doesn't exist. The universe doesn't wait for you. Time doesn't wait. And every second you waste is a second of your life gone forever. Here's the brutal reality. No one is coming to save you. Nobody is going to rescue your dreams, pay your bills, or fight your battles. That's on you. Your future self is screaming at you to get up, to stop procrastinating, to stop whining, to stop letting fear and doubt run the show. And if you continue to ignore that voice, if you continue to play small, one day you're going to wake up and realize the life you wanted has passed you by. But here's the thing, you don't have to stay trapped in that cycle. Inside of you is a fire, a force, a version of yourself that refuses to quit, that refuses to settle, that refuses to accept mediocrity. That version of you is waiting for one thing, permission. And guess what? You are the permission. You are the key. You are the one who decides whether your life is ordinary or extraordinary. Every person you admire, the successful entrepreneurs, the athletes, the creators, the leaders, they all had the same starting line. They were scared. They doubted themselves. They failed, they lost, they were rejected. But they never let fear define them. They used it. They transformed it. And that's exactly what you must do. If you want to change, if you want to rise, you must stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is fleeting. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is the fire that keeps you moving when motivation disappears. You must learn to push forward when your body screams stop, when your mind whispers quit, when the world says you can't. That is where transformation begins. And here's the truth nobody tells you. Failure isn't the enemy. Fear isn't the enemy. Regret isn't the enemy. The enemy is inaction. The enemy is hesitation. The enemy is pretending you're too tired, too small, too weak, too late. But you are not too late. You are not too weak. You are not too small. You are powerful, capable, and ready if you finally decide to act. This is William H. Carter telling you your moment is now. Your fight is here. Your breakthrough is waiting. And it's not going to come to you. You have to go get it. Let me be blunt. Comfort is your enemy. Comfort is a slow killer disguised as safety. It whispers, stay where you are, it's fine, no need to risk. And most people listen. They settle. They accept mediocrity. They live life small, safe, and invisible. But you were not made for small. You were not made to blend in. You were made to rise, to conquer, to dominate. Every person who achieved greatness, every single one of them stepped out of comfort. They embraced uncertainty, they endured fear, they pushed past the pain, and they refused to stop when things got hard. That's the moment where ordinary ends and extraordinary begins. That's the moment where you decide. Will you stay stuck, or will you fight for the life you've been dreaming of? You already know what you need to do. Don't pretend you don't. You know the habits that are holding you back. You know the people that drain your energy. You know the late nights and wasted hours that steal your future. You've known it for a long time, and yet you've let excuses rule your life. Well, excuses are over. Excuses are done. Starting today, you take control. You take responsibility. You stop blaming the world, stop blaming circumstances, stop blaming anyone but yourself. Here's the secret that separates winners from the rest. Action beats intention every single time. Planning, thinking, wishing, hoping, it all counts for nothing if you don't act. Action turns dreams into reality. Action turns fear into confidence. Action turns struggle into momentum. And the moment you start acting relentlessly, consistently, without waiting for permission or validation, that's when your life changes forever. Fear, it's your fuel. Failure, it's your teacher. Regret, it's optional, but only if you start acting now. Every second you delay, every excuse you make, every later you tell yourself is a second your dreams slip further away. Don't let that happen. Don't let your life pass you by while you sit on the sidelines. It's time to rise. It's time to grind. It's time to push past the pain, past the doubt, past every mental block that has kept you small. Because here's the truth. You are stronger than you think, tougher than you believe, and more capable than you can imagine. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is one choice, your choice to act. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Life is brutally fair in one way. It rewards those who refuse to quit. The world doesn't care if you're tired, scared, or uncertain. It doesn't care if you feel unworthy or invisible. The only thing it responds to is action. Consistent, relentless, unapologetic action. That's how the powerful, the successful, the unstoppable win every single time. Think about this. Every obstacle you faced, every failure you've endured, every time someone doubted you, it was shaping you. It was testing you. It was preparing you for the version of yourself that refuses to back down. You've been trained in fire, forged in struggle, sculpted in doubt. And now, it's your turn to step into that strength and take what's yours. Most people quit because it gets hard. Most people give up when they're tired, frustrated, or afraid. But winners, the ones who leave a mark on the world, they thrive in discomfort. They turn fear into fuel, they turn pain into power, and they turn obstacles into opportunities. And the moment you embrace that mindset, that's when you become unstoppable. Your mind will betray you. Your body will beg you to stop. Your environment will try to hold you back. That's life's way of testing whether you're committed. If you can push past the fatigue, ignore the doubt, and keep moving forward when no one is cheering for you, that's when transformation happens. That's when dreams turn into reality. That's when legends are made. And here's the kicker, there's no secret formula. There's no shortcut. There's only one rule, never stop. Show up every day, fight every day, grind every day. Refuse to quit even when it hurts, even when it seems impossible. Because action compounds, momentum builds, confidence grows, and the life you've been dreaming of starts to become real, not someday, but now. Ask yourself, what are you willing to endure for your dreams? How much pain can you convert into progress? How many setbacks will you turn into comebacks? Because here's the reality, the only person holding you back is you. The only limits are the ones you've allowed to exist. And today, right now, you have the power to crush them. Now it's time to face the truth that most people refuse to admit. Nobody is going to hand you success. Nobody is going to validate your dreams. Nobody is going to fight your battles for you. If you want greatness, you have to take it. If you want freedom, you have to claim it. If you want impact, you have to create it. And the moment you stop waiting for someone else to approve your life, that's the moment you become unstoppable. Pain is inevitable. Struggle is unavoidable. Setbacks are guaranteed. But here's the difference between those who fail and those who win. Winners embrace the pain. Winners welcome the struggle. Winners transform setbacks into stepping stones. Every challenge you face is a test of your resilience. Every obstacle is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than circumstances. And the more you push through, the more unshakable you become. Stop believing that talent or luck defines success. That's a lie people tell themselves to feel comfortable. Success comes from consistency, discipline, and relentless action. It comes from showing up when you don't feel like it. It comes from pushing harder when everyone else would quit. The person you are becoming today is built from the actions you take in the moments nobody is watching. Your environment matters more than you think. The people around you, the energy you absorb, the habits you allow, these shape your reality. Surround yourself with those who elevate you, challenge you, and push you toward your potential. Cut out the distractions, the toxic voices, and the negative influences that drag you down. Your circle is your launch pad or your anchor. Choose wisely. And here's the ultimate truth. The universe doesn't reward excuses. It doesn't reward dreams that sit idle. It doesn't reward people who wait for the right time. Opportunity is for those who act. Momentum favors those who refuse to stop. Life responds to courage, action, and relentless effort. Today, you have the chance to step into that power, to rise above the noise. and to start building a life that's unstoppable, unshakable, and extraordinary. This is it, the moment where your excuses end and your action begins. This is the moment that separates the dreamers from the doers, the observers from the warriors, the average from the extraordinary. Life isn't waiting for you. The clock doesn't stop. Your dreams won't come knocking, they're waiting for you to chase them relentlessly. You've already faced fear. You've already faced failure. You've already faced doubt. Every rejection, every setback, every no has been preparing you for this moment. And if you finally decide to step up, if you finally decide to act, if you finally refuse to settle, you will become unstoppable. Here's the brutal truth. Greatness doesn't come to those who wait. It doesn't come to those who hope, dream, or pray. It comes to those who act, relentlessly, consistently, with fire in their soul and steel in their resolve. Every time you push through fear, every time you ignore the doubt, every time you refuse to quit, that's when momentum compounds, and your life begins to change at lightning speed. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for the perfect time. That time is now. The life you've been dreaming of isn't around the corner. It's waiting on the other side of courage, effort, and relentless persistence. Today, you choose action. Today, you choose discipline. Today, you choose to become the person you were meant to be. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. Every second you hesitate, every excuse you make, every fear you indulge is stealing from the person you could become. Refuse it, fight it, rise above it, because the only limits that exist are the ones you allow. And today, you have the power to crush them, to break through them, and to claim the life, success, and impact that's yours by birthright. So stand tall, step forward, push harder, and never stop. The world is waiting for someone like you, someone unstoppable, someone relentless, someone who refuses to settle. That someone is you. Take it, own it, live it. Your life changes the moment you refuse to quit, and that moment starts now.